what we have behind us is a 2019 E-Class. So again, E-Class is on airbag suspension underneath. It's got an onboard compressor on this one, some stabilizer legs at the back. With these guys underneath, we're talking about a 40-liter shower, gray water. We've got a 120-liter general water or hot water. We've got a gray water for our sinks, and that's going to be 50 liters, and a 70-liter drinking water. So 4 tanks under here, and we're carrying 190 potable and lots of gray water.
One of the things that Kimberley always does is they always have an inside kitchen and an outside kitchen. So this unit has a nice outside kitchen with 2 wok burners and running water here.
A double wok burner, high pressure, so people do complain about the windy camping. So these guys have gone with the 2 here. We could even swap this out. So on this one, by doing an induction cooktop up here, and it gives you the balance of using that big inverter inside and the batteries, or doing the double gas.
What are your favorite features on an E-Class, Shane? Why would you choose an E-Class?
Ooh, so E-Class for me sometimes feels bigger than the S-Class. It's only because I've got the east-west bed. So we're friendly when we go camping, so we don't mind sharing the east-west bed. We can walk down the bottom of it, and you'll see a little bit of space when we get inside. I do like it because it's on the lighter side, and I can really twist it in. It's what we'd consider more of our 6.3 meters long on this one.
But it's got a lot of nice storage in the front still. So the E-Classes don't have the tunnel boot that you'll see on the S-Class and the T-Class. It's got a nice hitch on the front. What does it have?
It does. We put a brand new Mick hitch on this one. We've put a brand new ARC 750 jockey wheel as well. We've done up the chains. We've done up the black. We've gone right through the whole thing and detailed it. So this one has done some adventures around Australia with 2 kids, but they did so much of their living outside here. They did it with their electric awning. So these
Easy
guys
setup.
here, yeah. So their kids are now a bit bigger, so they've now got an awning on the other side, and that's a big awning they put out for the swags on the other side. So they've gone back to using the couch instead of using what you got is the bunk beds. When we open up this door, you'll see those bunk beds, everyone asks how much room there is to walk by, and we've got the cushion set up so you can get a feel for that. So this is one thing here, electric awning. We're gonna keep it open so we get nice and bright light inside. We've got these windows here on this one that'll open up with a Migi mesh screen. Electric awning on here with a F45. Big boot, your batteries and compressor all out the front. And it's got the new water connection on it. So it's got the mains VisiFlow and outside shower water on the corner.
Let's go inside.
Yeah. We've walked into this unit here, E-Class. We do want to show you a shot of this cushion and bed, and we've got the table in here. What do we have in the back?
So in the back, we do have the ensuite here, which has the shower. It has the Ogo compostable toilet, and it has a little washing machine, just a 2.2 kilogram washing machine to wash any delicates you may have or some emergencies on the road.
So it will do a queen sheet, right? A couple of pillowcases.
Yeah.
But it's got the diesel room heater. So our hot water, all that gear's back there. Diesel hot water, diesel room heater. Sink has a water filter on the sink for brushing my teeth.
Yeah.
Such like that. Overhead cupboards. That's probably a big one for us.
Does it have the VisiFlow system in this one?
It does. So
Yeah.
VisiFlow is set up out the back with that little box. Outside shower. Drawing water from a creek is what we mean when we say VisiFlow.
This unit does have a Dometic air conditioner here. Do you know how many batteries it has?
I think he's gone the 400.
Yeah.
So the 200 lithiums on this 2019 is an educated guess. It does have the 2,600 watt inverter. So all our power points work off the inverter. This one was a big one for going out west. So we've installed a Carefree or a dust suppression system. So it's quite a big, large unit that you see here, but instead of like a range hood or fan over the kitchen, that was just to drive any, driving through really dusty, that we could pressurize the van. Overhead cupboards, right?
Yeah.
So we've got a fair bit of storage. People always say, look, the cupboards don't look as big, but we want these big windows through here. Migi mesh on the windows, easy to set up out there. And what we do have is overhead cupboards, little touch lights, bang, bang, little touch lights on there. And they've gone with all their cooking outside. So inside here is cutting board and microwave, but most of our cooking, everything's living outside.
You do have drawers underneath the bed as well. You've got good sized drawers underneath there. Yeah, it's just usually a his and a hers.
We're really good sitting here, right? So some of our customers in this one would put a stool on the other side, or even a camp stool that we have in and out.
Yeah.
Want to play cards in here?
Cards, you've got easy access to a 130-liter fridge here. You've got easy access to the microwave there. You've got all your buttons that you need to push to check how much water you have, how much power you have. So it's easy just to keep control of everything.
We'll do a little shot of that dashboard. So it is the Cymarine in there. So the Cymarine will do our water, power, temperature. And we've got our lights, hot water, all there. But I'm sitting here with my little edge here. We'll show you. And this high back seat, the reason for this is the bunk bed. So that'll clip onto this rail. It'll sit up here, and we've got the double bunk that we can do here, or just have it fixed.
So this unit actually sleeps 4.
It does.
Yeah.
Ready to go for 4 people in lightweight, 2-ton empty or 2650. We've got the little blinds here as well that'll come down. So we do have some privacy in here for sleeping, and they've got the blind already for the fans. So.
And there are 2 Sirocco fans in here too to keep you nice and cool, in addition to the air conditioner and the rooftop fans.
We quite often will be in a few places where you just open up both windows and it's insulated so well that it really feels good in here. We don't need the aircon very often for our type of camping. So we'll then show you the rest of these beds here. This is the bedroom. It's an east-west bed here. So it is quite long, right? Like this is, but I am a little bit snug coming down here, but I can get out, giving the outside person that courtesy. A little bit of recessed lighting through there, the Sirocco fans, and we can put a couple extra reading lights up that end if you wanted. This unit doesn't have a TV in it, like it wasn't their requirement, but if you wanted it, we actually can then mount a TV bracket that suits here and the kitchen side, so you can see from the lounge or in bed. Really easy to run a cable up through here and get you digital or smart TV in the bedroom. So do you want to lift the bed up? Do you want to lift that thing up? So right here, just so they can see. Now this is one thing, definitely, we do like our lights. So if I follow this cable here, I'm going to see a light under the bed as well.
You can see they're nice big drawers under here, more than enough space to put clothing and gear.
Massive.
And on either side, you've got a little bit extra space as well.
So boot storage, that could be other gear as well there, heavy items, but that don't need a drawer slide. Definitely that would be a bit of a muck room there for me.
We have had customers who've put a freezer in there, so just to give themselves a little bit of extra storage for food.
I've only realized that little fridge or freezer can fit in there with that frame, so it might be retrofittable on this if we're looking for that. We did that one under there, right? Because he was out for a long time, had an extra freezer, and we just put an extra fan in there to circulate. I'm just going to pull one of these out, right? So these guys here, again, there's my big battery charger. So it's got to be the 400 amps. There's a big 60 amp AC battery charger in there as well. So this is massive. I don't need to have the bed up. So as you can see, I can get this guy out here, and that's going to be just a lot of clothing or other things. Right? One of the joys there of the east-west bed is that there's so much storage under there.
There's so much storage,
that people really can use. Great storage through here. Again, metal drawers. You can see he's really looked after it by putting the carpet in. So it's always nice when we get customers who've really looked after their units, and just showing you through their sink, bench top, all really tidy. Table never used, as they did all their living outside, and they'd actually had the table put away just so they had more space in here, and they could actually throw swags and use this as a gear place as well. So really great. This is a look at the Kimberley Campers Kimberley Kruiser E-Class 2019, and it's available at SEQ Campers now. We just wanted to give you a walkthrough.
Subscribe. We're coming up with the S-Class and the T-Class next. Come to SEQ Campers to look at them personally and compare and figure out which one you want.